Alright, what we've got here in the shape bay is my Punt model. Now, the Punt model was the first model I ever made that wasn't a standard shortboard model, and this was going back, I don't know, probably a dozen years ago. If you've ever ridden a shortboard, if you're that person that's only ever ridden a shortboard, you know, you've always ridden 6'3", 18.5", or 18.25", or 6'6" by 19, and you've never gone to a board that's wider. This is a shortboard that's just wider, basically. Now, what that does for your surfing is it does let you turn off the top a lot better. Now, with the Punt model compared to the Blunt model model's got a flatter rocker, this one's got a bit more rocker, and it's a better all-round board. It's a better all-round board. So your Punt model is for that person that's only going to have that one board, I reckon. If this is your one board, if you're going to travel around the world for 12 months and take one board with you, the Punt model would be it. It's still, you drop down a couple of inches from what your standard shortboard is and you go out about an inch. So you got that extra width. Gets on waves a lot easier, but turns off the top a lot easier as well. So this board can tackle anything basically from 1 foot right through to, well, I've surfed 6 foot cloud break on my 6'5" Punt. So you can ride anything on it. It's really quite versatile if it's the only board in your quiver. Low rail, there's still a bit of foam down the rail, and it's got the, not a super wide tail, but it's got the wide squash tail on it. This board here, along with most of the performance sort of shortboards, blunts, punts, all's got a single concave starting from your entry point. So that's where your water's coming in. Imagine they're sitting in, and the really good thing to do with boards is if you ever get them in a pool or in a lake where it's really flat, you can really see how your board sits with your tail rocker and your nose rocker. And you imagine where that water's coming in when you're flying along the wave going down the line. That's sort of what we call the entry point. So that's where your water's flowing in and coming into that concave. Then that concave runs from there right through, right through to this back fin basically. And probably about, if you put a rule on that, there'd be about 5 mil of concave.